man. StreamYard, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all messing it up, StreamYard. You guys are messing it up. Come on now. Come on now, StreamYard. Y'all messing it up. I'm going to wait till y'all go ahead and get on over here before I get back into what I got to go ahead and get into. Ooh wee. Now, it seems like this is way better. It's much better. YouTube seems like it is. Wow. Wow, YouTube. Hey, go ahead, hit that right there. We just go wait a little bit. This seems like it's way better. Um, I'm probably gonna not be using the StreamYard as much. Or the weather that we got going on here in between these mountains is definitely like somehow, and I think I know what it is because StreamYard is third party. So it's crazy. I'm in my hotspot because this is weird. This Walmart right here, I'm telling y'all, the drivers who don't come to this area, they not making what it is. If they are not making what it is. See, it's StreamYard being a third party. I may have to start switching back to doing like the studio thing, just so I can alleviate this. But it seems like most of the content creators who are doing like the gig stuff, when you're inside your vehicle and everything else like that, it fits. It goes all the way together. I may have to just start going back to just doing the studio thing and getting it like that because I'm starting to see like the real cons when you want to do stuff like this. And like where I live, my location, it's desert and mountains, and like all the power electric lines, they already run thin here. So like it's really weird. It's really weird. So, but what I am gonna do right now is start this whole thing over. Um, I think I did the Gilligan's Island theme song for a little bit, and I think I started at said a millionaire and his wife, a movie star, the professor and Marianne, here on Gilligan's Island. I think that's what it was. And I did that because Thurston Howell III is our actual, like, if we are app slaves, Jeff Thomas Black, if we are app slaves, then the professor is our Thurston Howell III. Now, the professor hit me with an UberJeepAZ. Well, he says he is a cease and desist order. He wants to sue us for being liable. It's hard to prove that, but professor, it's really going to be harder for you to prove. Everything that happens that I put up, man, gee whiz. Professor, you put it all on your description page, man. You put it there. Someone said they're catching strays. Formerly Mr. Bet on Bobby HotFacts. When you done, I want to know why I'm catching strays. I thought we had no issues. Well, formerly Mr. Bet on Bobby, I would like to know who you are before I even answer anything. So that's how that goes. But Professor, your tight ass cannot sit up here and try to. First of all, you only have been engaged with me for like 3.5, 4 days. You want to sue me after 4 days for reciting what you have in your own description box? Come on now. Thank you, Thunder. Thank you, Thunder. Thank you, Thunder, for that. Thank you for caring enough about your viewers to correct the issues. Thank you for that $5 super chat there. Gladly appreciate that. Someone threatened Glitch Dash, and Glitch Dash has stepped away to protect himself and his family. We don't know, the extent or the full details about what's really going on. When he feels more comfortable to let us know a little more, that's when we will know. That's all I can give you there. Uh, while that's going on, the professor wants to go ahead and throw out lawsuits. All right. Professor, suck a big one, suck my toe, and lick my asshole. That's not slander. I'm giving you a request. We know that you are involved in scamming drivers because of this. Sam Lee, now we don't know if this is true or not. Sam Lee was on Necro getting bags. I appeared and said he got scammed. Real Talk with Roy was on there. William Anderson and some others were on the screen with Necro. It seems that before Sam told us he was deactivated, he went to you, Professor. When Sam Lee went to you, Professor, he went for your services to help gig drivers who are wrongfully deactivated. Sam Lee says that prior to appearing on Necro Getting Bags. This is no slander, Professor. This is the news that I am reporting. You're involved in it. He says prior to appearing on Necro Getting Bags, 30 minutes prior, he spoke to you on the phone. While speaking to him on the phone, you told him you would give him a refund. I would like to know why you would be giving Sam Lee a refund if you can help out gig drivers. I would like to know why you will not pick up this case. We think Sam Lee might have been doing something else because of what he has openly said himself, but we're just trying to hear the runaround from you. Give us something. Give us something. Was Sam Lee's case so just like, why are you bringing this to me? I'm not going to waste my time. Is that what it is? Or is it that, here's another one, you could be a scammer and you could be brought out to the light right now. Or you don't care about gig drivers. A, B, or C. I would like to get an answer from you. I never, from Pedro, DoorDash, Santiago, and everybody else, ain't nobody me as fast as the way that you did. I appreciate it. I congratulate it. More importantly, you've been talking about me. You've been saying my name. You've even made videos. So I guess I'm in your headspace. Thank you for being engaging enough to participate with the news channel. I thank you for that. I want to thank all of UberJeepAZ supporters who have subscribed to HotFacts. I want to thank all of Eli's supporters who have subscribed to HotFacts. I want to thank all of Eli's trolls who have subscribed to HotFacts. Thank you. The engagement is nice. Super nice. I would like to know, Professor, why you won't take on this case. I would like to know why you will not take on this case of Sam Lee. The whole gig world wants to know why you would turn your back on a gig driver who says he was wrongfully deactivated. Fair enough question, right? Fair enough question. We need the answer. I'm going to leave you alone for a little bit, just a little bit, and get on down this list. Torp, you killed yourself. You put up an Eli video yesterday, and you tried to like do a double reaction, and it kind of really still didn't make no sense. Look next time. What else is on my list? Pedro DoorDash San Diego. Took shots at UberJeepAZ, telling him don't get in personal beefs and go back and forth with people. Pedro, you did that with me instantly once you saw that I was not no tip, no trip. You can't tell someone anything when you have already and you have done that with me. Because of the rideshare guy and everybody else, you jumped in and you talked about UberJeepAZ. What's up, Wage? I say Wage, not Waggy. Sorry. If I'm saying it wrong, he'll correct me. I don't have any more fire to throw back at Pedro DoorDash Santiago because I've already done it all. He is a slick opportunist who will go in and capitalize on what he's going to do for himself. He went at UberJeepAZ because the professor did. The professor went at him because, like I said before, people, you got to have a black dude to interact with in order for you to look like the right thing to do or the right guy or whatever else it is. The professor went so far to even say that he has moderators and people that watch his channel that are going to stop racism and racial slurs against blacks and Hispanics. So when I say token, it's all the way verified because that's exactly what he said. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Wagey in the building. Now, when I call like any of the black dudes out there, man, I've been a token black dude. I went to school in Orange County, California, the Orange County, where they do the Orange County Housewives show, where Kobe lives and everything. You know, I'm from Orange County, man. Half my life was spent in LA County, half was spent in Orange County. We got tokens. I was taking the whites and the Filipinos and everybody else to the hood to go get real food. They were able to come because of me. I was the token black dude that can have them come over, buy the food, and eat and have a good time. Token. You get token black dudes appearing on the panels because they say you got to have at least one. It's like affirmative action. You got to have at least one, right? But the one we have, he's got to be at least cool. That's what they say, right? All right. The rideshare professor is only going at UberJeepAZ because he's a black dude in the rideshare game who breaks it down to the people. So he has to pull him over. It works better for his views. This back and forth is going both ways. Pedro, you know how it works. They're both getting views. They ain't doing no physical threats like you on Eli or none of that. They ain't doing none of that. But you put yourself in there, Pedro, and me being me, I'm supposed to go in there and Tasmanian devil your ass on up and put you in a tornado and whoop your ass. I've done enough of that with everyone that you've thrown at me. I've beat everybody up. You even got the professor on me, and this dude's out of luck. It just don't work like that, man. I'm not going to be coming at you because you trying to go ahead and throw yourself in. UberJeepAZ has enough to go ahead and just diminish you because he don't want to do nothing with you. He don't want to. He don't want to do nothing with you, man. He's done. The professor is, I'm not going to use your words or any of the other words out there. This dude is, he's an internet hoodlum. He is a scam artist, and no one knows why he doesn't want to represent Sam Lee. But he spoke to Sam Lee on the phone. Sam Lee says he don't want no refund. He wants you to do the work that he paid for. Why won't you do that work, Professor? Why won't you do that work? We got someone fully in the gig world who is speaking, which makes this not defamation of character, which makes it not slander, because we have representation and someone who is participating and giving us the news about dealings with you. So maybe you should start to say you want to sue Sam Lee. You got to get everything in order, Professor. As long as I have a participating party that's giving me info, I can go off of that and give my information and give my opinion based on that. While you're putting videos up that don't make no sense about cease and desist, defamation of character, doing 3-hour videos, all those videos come in to play in that makes what I am saying valuable, and it's not liable for me to be sued in court. Professor, don't let this black nigga school your dumb ass. Don't let it happen. Why don't you keep your mouth shut? You'll just listen to Sam Lee. But I do know you don't want a negative mark on your name. No blemishes. But Sam Lee is talking. Now, Pedro, if you want to get involved with this, do your fucking research and understand that this is what is really going on. We got someone that has lawyers and they help gig drivers out who are wrongfully deactivated. He won't work with someone that says they are. Sam won't go ahead and do this. Professor is saying this. He's trying to sue people back and forth. Do you really want to get yourself mixed up in that, Pedro? Stay your ass on the sidelines. Drink your water and go be petty Pedro over there. Don't come into this field. Don't do it. And Mr. Flex _ Unlimited, the new channel, or Mr. _ Flex, whichever one it is. Don't bring your ass inside here because, okay, we're talking about Pedro. It ain't got nothing to do with you, Flex. We're going to see how much you have learned. It ain't got nothing to do with you, Flex. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. If you guys understand what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. The psychiatrist said, interesting reaction. The psychiatrist, you know what? It can be an interesting reaction, but it's going to be a real reaction, not a critique. I'm setting up an interview with Eli to talk about the 500 grand that he has lost from people stealing his content. We'll go into Prop 22. We'll go into TORP. We're going to go into Gig, Drive, and Thrive and things like that. I'm setting up that interview with Eli next. I'm saying this because I want to thank every single one of Eli's trolls. When I go on to my mentions now, all of you guys are trolling, and like the funniest, like here is the funniest part. It's not even trolling me. You guys are listening to what I'm saying, like that Barbara person. She made a video. It's not a video, it's me speaking. And her whole thing is she's upset because I said I am coaching Eli. Eli went on my live yesterday in the chat and said, Robert, you nailed it. So while she's saying that, Reese, you said you're Eli's life coach. I'm not his life coach. I said it's like I'm Eli's life coach, but I'm only working with him on specific situations. And that's it. So that's what she put. And then she put, oh, laughing out loud, this, and that. Well, Barbara, here is what the difference is with Hot Facts, with Robert Reese and Eli. I welcome every single last one of you. I welcome every single last one of you to troll me. It's engagement for me. It's engagement for me. The videos that you are putting up actually they're displaying exactly what I do. More of the people that you guys think are trolls like you are going to watch what I do. Hey, this dude's pretty cool. I welcome you. And because I say show your face, you guys won't click my link. I got you. I would not click the link either. But more importantly, I welcome you to overly come in my comment. I welcome you to do all of that. I am not going to get mad at you. The more you spend on me, the better my channel looks. And I accept it. So, all of the people, and I said this, I welcome everything because I chose to go ahead and do work with Eli. The only thing that you have wrong with me is I'm choosing to do work with him and to help him in situations, so he's not going to be that person that you say he is to you. I'm actually helping you in the long run. So I thankfully thank you. I thank you for spending the time to, put up a minute and 30 seconds of what I do and how I'm speaking, and you really have no reply. And I thank you because that's free airtime for me. Everyone knows that Hot Facts, I'm in this thing as my brand. The more my brand gets publicized, the better it is. I welcome every single last one of you. If you're one troll with 10 accounts, I welcome all the other 9 that you have. I welcome every single last one of them. And I'm going to tell you that if you want to do it more often, I'm welcoming you to do it more often because I love it. And I love it so much that, hey, if you ever want to appear to speak and I can ask you some real questions, and let's say you don't want to show your face. If you want to let me know how many troll accounts you have, if you want to let me know why you spend your time as a troll and why you actually want to do this stuff, I'll let you hide your face, come up here and speak, and just allow me to ask the questions. I'll give you all the time that you need to get it off. I am a much different beast, and all the minutes and times that you spend on Hot Facts with Robert Reese, because I know you don't like me speaking about myself in third person, Reese loves it all. And I welcome you. Something that Mr. Flex _ unlimited, Mr. _ Flex, You guys know about this? Because Dad Dash tagged Yup into something else, Mr. Flex will tell you that Reese don't care. He's still gonna do what he does, and he actually loves this. Like he actually wants us to do it. So, you guys can get your own live together, talk about it, figure out your game plan on how you're going to stop Hot Facts with Robert Reese from doing interviews with Eli. See if you can actually stop that. Chances are you're going to lose. I'm not going to stop. And every single thing that you bring up that Eli talks about and says it's not true, it really happened like this, I'm going to interview him on that so we can get down to the truth. So I want to thank you guys for supporting Hot Facts with Robert Reese, because that support allows me to do videos and interviews, which brings more light to you. I thank you. Eli's Trolls, this segment was for you, because now you're on me. But here's the worst thing you guys did, Eli's Trolls. You guys joined on Torp's side, and Torp has been on camera not even speaking about the videos, the reactions, don't even go with anything. He's been getting his ass whooped, and you guys are on his side. But now you guys see on how bad of a person he's making himself look, that if you are supporting that and I'm welcoming him, and even he says, I'm not going to go live or do anything. You guys are saying, I'm not going to go live or do anything. You guys are all saying that. So theoretically, you guys are all bums. And when you guys are all bums and don't want to step up to the plate, point to that fence and hit that home run like Babe Ruth, I welcome you to just come back at me and say why you did not want to do that. Torp's already pushed underneath the bleachers. You guys are seeing that, damn, how can we fuck with Hot Facts? We can't fuck with him the same way we fuck with Eli. This dude is definitely not the same. We only don't like him because he has a working relationship with Eli. But as we come at him, we have never experienced him. We've experienced Eli. This guy will come into our chats and lives and break us down in front of everybody, and then we have to deal with that. Have you guys ever thought about how that feels when Hot Facts comes onto your thing? Do you know how it feels when you will have to block Hot Facts because you don't want to hear me speak? Do you know that what you are putting out, I can go right onto your thing and end you just like that, just upon anything logical coming out of your mainframe system? Now, I'm not talking about how I'm going to separate you. When I say separate from the spleen, I'm talking about the Lena alba that separates the human body from the left and the right. The Lena alba. You'll learn about that when you do some more research about Reese. I ain't talking about really splitting you in half. I ain't talking about really doing that. I'm just talking about, hey, if you have that much to say, I'm willing to talk with you. And let's see who can out-talk each other. Just that simple. It is just that simple. For all of Eli's trolls, you guys may troll him for different reasons. You can't tie those same reasons into me. I don't even have the same belief system as what Eli does for a majority of everything. I understand what I get along with him about. So there's not even the same belief system there. So you guys don't even know what the hell you're doing. You've never known about me. So now you guys got to understand this. If you guys are latching on to the gig world and all of these positive minds and thinkers who are speaking about money, making more, not doing dumb things and putting more money into their pocket, you got to understand that these same logical minds, they're coming at Hot Facts, and that's what I deal with. You say you are dealing with someone that does not have a logical mind. You don't know how it is to deal with someone whose logical mind is way above the logical mind. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you guys. And like, I don't care if you guys come into a chat and make up a name and say something. I'm going to embarrass that name. So whenever else, I'm going to go to wherever you are and embarrass it again. It is what it is. You guys ain't going to be coming at Hot Facts doing all that. And you guys already know how I got my security down. I let it flow. I let it flow so much that however many accounts that you have, people will see all of those and start to figure out who those trolls are because they're going to be tying them back into you. That's why I let it all fly. I don't give a fuck. I let it all go. The more we see, the more information we have to single you out. You're dealing with a different beast here. This goes to Eli's trolls. Don't bring Eli's garbage into me. If you want to bring a part of Eli's garbage about what you say he has into me, that's perfectly fine. If your garbage is we don't like how you even talk to him or any of that, I welcome all of that. I welcome all of that. But just leave it there. And then bring up some other stuff. None of Eli's trolls are going to say he doesn't like you. You all will say, well, this dude knows everything about the gig world. He teaches it. He talks about it. He shows it. We can't say he's stupid. We can't say he's not rational. We can't even say because he comes up with a game plan every single day and we don't even know what's going to happen. We actually have to watch the show. So this is someone that is completely different. Well, you got to understand that and keep those balls moving. Keep those wheels turning. Keep them turning. That's what you got to do. I am only here to satisfy hot facts and my own personal dwellings and beings. Family and all. I'm only here for that. I am only here to give the most factual and actual news out there. I am only here to work on my craft, work with people that people will never do work with. I am here for that, to actually build my program, what I am doing. I don't care about anyone that don't care about me because I have a checklist and an objection plan, and I'm going down every single step. Education never stops. Anything you put in front of someone, they're going to learn to hop over it. They're going to learn that was something I have to learn. They threw that in. I took that little 15-minute refresher course on what that was. I welcome every single last bit of that. I am a fucking nerd-ass geek. I was a member of the Geek Squad. I can fix anything electronical. I can go ahead and do whatever it is I got to do. I love it. I love it. It's only more information. It's only more. So if you guys think that coming at hot facts is going to kill Eli has not been killed yet. He kills all you guys. And that's another intriguing fact that I like about him. No matter how many trolls you guys bring, you make up, he kicks you out, he bans you, and you still go back and watch. That's intriguing from me. And then you said, to be a journalist, you got to have this and that from wherever. Your First Amendment right gives you the right to be your own journalist, doing independent work. I got Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the official news channel. I'm doing my independent work for my news channel. I'm also a national certified nutritionist with NASM, personal trainer, kinesiology, psychology, psychiatrist classes, everything, business management, ownership, everything. When you're working with people, you got to figure out what the X factors are. You have to be able to work with people psychologically because they're going to tell you certain things on why they are there with you. I am a fucking real coach who went to school. Go check me out at Irvine Valley. Go check me out at NASM. Check me out at DotFit. Check me out at NCCPT. Check me out. Check me out. My qualifications to deal with someone on a one-on-one level with interpersonal like that, I'm qualified. I handle titles and deeds and mortgages. I am qualified to speak to you about other things, but I don't. Sales general manager. Sales trainer. Sales coach. Salesman. I'm qualified to teach you more about numbers than what you even know. Why do you think me and UberJeepAZ have something really in common that fits? Oh, the Eli interview, we're working on it. Hopefully I can get the Eli interview in. I know he's going through a few things. He let me know, Hopefully we get it in some days. Hopefully within a week, I get this interview in. I got to know about this $500,000 that has been stolen from him. I got to bring that out to the gig world. I have to. I have to. I have to. That's something big right there. That is something I got to talk about that. See, a lot of you guys don't know how to talk to Eli. That's the problem. How am I able to speak to the dude, talk to him, have him actually be like, and check this out. Eli, I'm giving you a wrench. Here's how you lose your wrench, Eli. I'm going to put you to the test. If I see Eli bans anyone, Eli, your wrench is gone. I will take that wrench away, Eli, if you ban anyone. I'll give you a wrench and test you out. See, in order to learn to see if Eli is going to be changing people, you got to put him through certain tests. I'm going to give him a wrench. I'm going to see how he does having a wrench on HotFacts' own show while he is being interviewed. I'm going to see if he is going to be paying attention to the interview or deleting people. And that's it. He says, as a life coach, why don't you ignore the trolls and the haters? For the simple point that there is really great information that comes from haters and trolls. There's really great information that comes from haters and trolls. You don't want to ban them because sometimes you're going to need that information on what they said. I ignore like I'm not going to be doing something with it, but I can still read it and put it into my brain so I know it's there. Now, Eli will ban people. You got to understand he's paranoid, man. Eli's paranoid. He looks at his cameras every day. He's paranoid. You're dealing with someone who's paranoid. You got to figure out how to deal with him. If you actually want him to not deal with you, you got to figure out how you can have him not even communicate with you. What do you got to do? It's not paying him money to make him leave you alone. You got to figure out what it really is. Through this process that I'm going to be working alongside Eli and helping out people, do you know how many communities I'm going to be helping out here on YouTube so people don't have headaches? Do you realize that? Do you actually realize that? It's going to come to a point to where you're just going to give up. Eli is not kissing up to me. Eli figured out that I am able to speak to him in a manner that no one else can. People, Eli will not ban me or block me or anything. I can tell him, look, if I'm watching this live, right? And let's say there's someone trolling him, telling him the worst things. I can type in there and tell Eli, look, they're doing this to make you feel this way. Don't do that. Keep it pushing. I got you. He'll look at that, read that. He won't go ahead and ban me or block me. He'll say, you know what? HotFacts of Robert Reese? I'm going to do that. By him doing that, it's helping you guys out because you ain't got to deal with that problem. You guys don't understand certain things. You say, come on, man. Well, all right. I'll take that come on, man, and say this right here. If when you guys said everything about Eli, and I did that, right? You guys said, don't do, he said this, he said that, don't listen to him. That was intriguing me, but I actually followed your advice and, it went bad. When I said, you know what, I'm going to give him some space, I came back and did something with them because I realized that what you guys were saying was just not right. You guys want to fix a situation, but you guys don't want to step in to fix the situation. I realize that. And I realize what I can actually do to help. Now, a lot of people say, how can you help something? I said this yesterday on my live. I'm doing something that a lot of people will not do. I'm going to walk the walk and talk the talk at the same time. I'm doing something that a lot of you guys won't do. We have all witnessed different people coming into communities and terrorizing them, shutting them down, making a whole lot of hate come. And then everybody talks, but no one is there talking about how we can fix it. Then they talk about how we can fix it, and no one steps in to be the person that's going to get shot with the bullets first. Well, guess what? I see the opportunity. How Pedro sees the opportunity, and he's an opportunist, just like the rideshare professor coming in, opportunity to come on in here with hot facts. I see an opportunity to actually, I can help these communities by having Eli tone it down, by learning how to get over the stuff that he is doing. Ain't nobody willing to even do that. So if you guys go get mad at me for doing what you guys don't want to do, then oh well. You guys can tell me, Reese, he's going to keep doing it. Motherfucker, you guys do the exact same thing every day. But I will tell you this, I got him to at least be 3% less annoying when it comes to the gig world. He actually did a video, okay? And he spoke about, and he actually, instead of making it up, he read what it says about Prop 20 to make sure he's going to give you actual information. When he puts in his titles, he's going to be giving you news. He doesn't want to be up there with fake news. I'm even changing the way he's presenting things. Eli now says that, well, I'm going to watch Hot Facts, see what he says, then go do my research because I'm not going to be giving you guys the falseness. I'm changing how he interacts with the gig world. Fuck your community. I don't give a fuck about your community. I'm in the gig world. Take what you feel about Eli and your community. You go handle that shit over there. I'm helping the gig world. That's what the fuck. That's what the fuck I'm doing. Eli. All right. Why do you think Eli is sucking up to Pedro and Hannibal? All right. Eli sees that there's a connection with Pedro and I and Hannibal. He sees that there's a connection that ties around with these higher channels here. That's what he sees there. Pedro and Hannibal saw that. Reese did an interview with Eli that was successful. We want to do it. Do we actually want to have him over here now that we see Hot Facts is actually coaching him and teaching him some stuff about us? Do we want that? Or do we want to act like we go do it and then make fun of him? They got Eli to say, okay, I'll do it so they can make fun of him. That's not my business. That's theirs. That's their business there. I told Eli don't do it because of what was going to happen. He did not listen to my advice there. He said, I'm going to go on, and they turned him down after he was all the way in. There you go. You laid out Eli's whole objective. He attacks people. He does this and that. Now look, here is one thing that you got to understand, Barbara, since you are there. See, now you're dealing with a different person. I'm not going to stop you from writing inside my comment section. That's engagement for me. What I'm saying is this, Barbara. You laid out the objective, right? But you cannot ask the man the question directly and get the answer. I can. You cannot. There is a difference in that. You can speak and say, I laid out everything the way it is. Okay. Well, when I ask the question, I go in depth and in more detail. You said I never attacked you, Robert. The attacking comes from just me associating with him and the things you say. You don't know what attacks are because you're so used to doing them. Barbara goes on live stream and talks. That's a video, man. Get out of here with that stuff. And who is the one that has the association, the whatever association, and they have it up there this morning as a video. I'm only using Barbara right now because Eli is always talking about her. And as you see, if her name is said, she'll go ahead and type and type and type and type and type, which means that she probably has other accounts that she trolls over. And there you go. This is how I get it done. I'm not accusing you. I've spoke to you. And I speak in third person. It is what it is. Now, Eli kicks you guys out. No, look. Thunder, if you're a troll, you're a troll. Thunder, here's what you got to understand with Reese. I don't care what it says right there. It can say I'm a cat, and that can be your name. I don't care. You're engaging with me. I don't care. It's that easy with me. This is why you guys don't get why I do the work with Eli. Now, I guarantee when I do the interview about the $500,000 stolen and lost from him, I guarantee you guys watch. Where is the lie? I speak in third person. I've already said that. Reese don't care. I just did it right there. Reese don't care. I speak in third person. Reese don't care. HotFacts don't care. HotFacts don't care. I'm HotFacts. I'm Robert Reese, the official gig economy news channel. I would like to ask you one question. All right, Barbara, I'll give you 3 questions right here. Why do us gig drivers care about dollars to miles? Why do us gig drivers care about dollars to time? And why do us gig drivers care about acceptance rating? If you can answer that, you can be here every day and talk gig work. If you're trying to come talk about Eli, just go over there. You want to talk about Eli here because of this, but check this out. When I said trolls, they instantly, you said I'm only here because I heard someone was talking about me. They heard the word trolls. I said something and they communicated with the troll and then you came. It's freaking easy. I play with my dogs harder than that. But if you're going to work with Eli when you're right, I'm going to work with Eli the whole time. Eli fucks up a whole lot. What part of that don't you understand? I'm about to be here spending my time working with him. Come on now. I'm about to spend my time working with Eli to figure out what's really going on. You ain't doing that. You want to just talk. You can go to the nail salon, to the hair salon, and talk all you want. Remember Al Bundy had no ma'am? They got away from their wives and let them go talk and bore each other. That's what they did. No ma'am. Al Bundy and Rooney and Griffin, all them, they went to the garage to go hang out with the Dodge, to go figure out what was really going on. They used to make fun of Grandmaster B for going in there saying, Dad, I messed up again. They were trying to coach Bud. We left the women alone. When you watch Martin, Shanae had a nail salon, right? Gina and Pam used to go over there to Shanae's. In Martin's house, Martin would throw them out. Get the stepping. I'm going to ask you some more questions, Barbara, about gig work. Let me show you how I handle trolls. I'm going to handle you. I'm going to handle you. No, I'm going to handle you. I'm going to handle you. I'm going to handle you now. And just answer these questions. Why is it more important? Why is it more important for a gig driver to understand their individual market? I'm going to give you just that simple question. What is the difference between a shop and pay order and an order that you just pick up by yourself? I'm going to give you questions about what you don't know because you're from a different community. So what you were trying to bring here on Hot Facts don't work because I am the official news channel of this community. You can ask anything all you want and throw in whatever all you want. It's never going to be because every market is different. You just heard us saying that. Shut the fuck up with that dumbass. Come on now. Now, I'm in a market, right? Now, in a market, how do you know if a market has a sub-market in between? How do you know that, Barbara? Now let's see you answer that. How do you know a sub-market in between a market itself? And how do you know if it is profitable enough for you to work in that sub-market? I'm going to give you questions. Eli, this is how you handle trolls. The trolls say he's going to mess your community up and do all this stuff. Eli, they're asking you stuff about gig work, things that they don't even know. So let's go ahead and just quiz them. Let's quiz them on gig work. I'm speaking about everybody. If it don't apply, let it fly. AC9 said, I don't think Eli is going to appreciate you calling him paranoid. I said Eli is scary as hell. I said Eli is afraid of everyone. I've said that. Eli is paranoid. I have said this before, and Eli said, Robert, you nailed it. I'm helping Eli get through certain situations. Eli is scary. Eli won't fight. He wants to be a lover, not a fighter. Do you want me to keep going on and on and on and on and watch Eli still back Hot Facts? I don't think you as a troll understand how to really troll someone. Well, Flex, I am helping everyone. Eli is part of all these different communities, Flex. So if I am able to help Eli here, he can take what he learned here and then not deal with the people there and deal with the people there and deal with the people there, which means that I'm helping everyone. It's not my fault you guys don't understand how to talk and handle Eli. Robert is being very flirtatious with Eli, Hazy Train. Hey, if you say I'm being very flirtatious with Eli, I'm being very flirtatious with Eli. Yes, if that's what you want to say. If that's what you want to say. But see, Eli would have got upset about that and banned you. I say it again. Give me more engagement. Say it again. It's worth saying again. See? It's worth it. Yeah, never once did I say I was a gig driver and part of your gig economy, but as soon as Eli was doing it and Eli came over here, you then walked your ass on over here to talk about stuff in the gig economy. So that's what you did, Barbara. Yes, I'm courting Eli. Yep. I'm courting him to be a better person so you guys don't have shit to say. And he don't go over there and embarrass himself. Yes, I'm courting him in that way. I think I hurt your feelings. No. I'm just showing you and putting an example up, and you just happen to be the example. And I'm showing how you never answered any question. You said you never have been part of the gig world. We get that. So I'm telling you that if you come over here, don't just come over here to try to bash Eli. You can do that on your own time. You don't got to watch me or anyone else to bash him. If you come over here, say something that's going to help us drivers out, because we don't want to hear you. You're not driving your vehicle. You're not doing any of this stuff. Question, Robert, are you life coaching Eli? I'm not life coaching Eli. I'm helping him through certain situations that he needs to stay away from and learn how to overcome those objections. He has to do that in regular life. And I'm starting with it with this stuff here. And there you go. I'm doing what a lot of people will not do. So I will be Razor Ramon, Chico, toothpick in your face. I will be the bad guy. And I'll be the bad guy. That sounds like you're life coaching him. I don't know anything about his financials. I don't know about their estates. I'm not life coaching him. I don't know what he's eating every day. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just helping him learn how to deal with you guys who want to make him upset on his own live streams. And I want to help him so he's not going to get a bigger black eye in the gig world by teaching him that if you're going to say something, you have to go ahead and show facts and proof, and you can't just talk. You have to know what you're talking about, which is why he's learning now to read the actual articles and go over it. So he's saying something to then give an opinion out. If he does that, he's going to be helping the gig world, not giving it a black eye and hurting himself. It's that easy. You can't chat on his live stream. You're banned. Exactly. That's why I said you're coming over here. And since you know that I'm working with him, the trolls will come over here. But I told you guys that I welcome you. If you guys would like to get, if you trolls would like to get something answered about Eli, all you got to do is ask me. And I am the one that can put it together in the proper flow and in the proper context so Eli can get the question and he can answer them. If you don't do that, you ain't gonna get no answers and you gonna be mad all day with high blood pressure. It's that easy. I know you can't insult or compliment him. You can do, look, I'm telling you, I'm working on Eli with that for you guys, to where you can be able to say a little more. But you can't go in there thinking that, well, it's the next day, it should be fixed. Hell no, it ain't fixed. I'm working on it for you to help you. You don't know how to do it. You don't have that skill. I seem to do what I get out of this. I'm gonna just be plain real. It's content. It's showing you guys how I know how to operate and manage. I'm showing you guys how I know what the hell I'm doing at the same time. And I'm fixing separate communities at the same time. I get all of that out of this. That is a win-win-win for a Hot Facts with Robert Reese. And if no one is willing to do that, I'm going to do it nonstop. I'm going to do it. That helps my channel out. Now, if I can bring some light and fix Eli's channel, even 20%, I've done what most of you guys have been trying to do in 6 years. Now, when that happens, that makes me more successful. Why do you think the rideshare professor loves engaging with Hot Facts with Robert Reese now? Why is he trying to shut me up from not saying stuff? Hey, I can't never walk on water, but you know what? You know what? Yes, I can. I'll do a video. I'll go pour some water on the floor, and then I'll walk on it, and then I'll walk on water for you. I can't sink because it's on the ground. I'll walk on water for you. I will do that for you, and then you can go ahead and just be A-okay. Is that Batman? Batman, you always click backstage, and you never want to show your face. You'll come into the comment section. Remember, I said all of Eli's trolls are welcome here. I'm bringing them all out. As you see, you don't see the multiple 100 people in here, 200 people, 150 in here, because Eli blocked, so you go ahead and do that to him. I'm welcoming you as your original self. Come on in. I'm here for you. Hey, Eli can be a minion, but as long as he is working to not be a minion and to be a man that can speak and get it out, he's a-okay. Because I'll tell you this, one thing you guys hate, the man's channel is more successful than your channel. Right there. Plain and simple. Whether you hate the guy or not, his channel is more successful. He can have more success by not banning and blocking people. I've already and look, I've spoke to him about that. He addressed me on camera. His channel can be more successful. Whether you hate him or you love him, you tune in. That is a no-brainer for HotFacts. No-brainer. No-brainer for HotFacts. That's like getting solar. My meter goes spin backwards. I've never want to come with everybody that comes and they have a Batman picture. You're the exact same person, see? But now you're saying you never came backstage. It is what it is. Thank you for your engagement. That is what we call deflection. I can't deflect if I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing with the dude. There's nothing I can deflect. You ask me, am I his life coach? Am I coaching him? You ask me, why am I doing it? I gave you all the answers. You got to come up with some. All right, so outside of what I said on why I am doing it, you tell me what I'm lying about. I'll wait. Tell me what I'm lying about, what I said, and see if I'm deflecting. Tell me if everything I said gets you upset, what did I lie about? I got the gig world, your world, everybody watching this. The rideshare professor is watching this. Do you even know who the rideshare professor is? Come on now. Come on now. I'm waiting to hear you say what part of everything I said was a lie. You're lying when you say I'm a troll. If that's all you got to say, you're not a troll. Leave it alone. Don't say nothing else. You have now answered and fixed your own personal problems. You're not a troll. Now you can be quiet. But you're not. You're going to talk about Eli. But this is a gig channel. Eli does gig. Tell us something about gig that you can help Eli with. I just went over that. You just keep saying the same shit. I just went over that. I just went over that. Come on now. The dad dash, y'all was over there talking shit. You and Tommy were. You were over there talking shit before I hopped in. Same what everybody else does. You may end up in Hollywood Gig News. Look at that link. Click it. Very great stuff. So, you know what? I think I'm going to end it like this. This was everything that happened yesterday. Trolls, I welcome you every single day. Thank you for engaging with me. If you guys have any questions, trolls, that you want to get across to Eli because he blocks you, you can actually ask me. I'll go ahead and get them over to him, and I can do it live in an interview, and you guys can shut the fuck up. So with that being said, I'm out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. And I welcome you guys. Keep engaging. It makes my channel grow.